so much. Well, as Black History Month comes to a close, we shine a light on some of the best Black-owned restaurants right here in Jacksonville. Joining us here this morning is Chef Irie. He is with Maddo Caribbean Seafood. Welcome to the show.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Well,
thank you, guys.
Yeah, well, we have a lot to get into this morning, but first, Rich, let's talk about the food.
Oh my goodness, yeah, what do we have here on display?
All right, right here we have some rice and beans. This is jerk chicken, deboned, and call it Bob Marley chicken, cooked on the grill, nice. Yeah, with bell peppers and onions.
Okay.
Steamed cabbage and fried plantains.
Wonderful. So many times when we hear restaurateurs come on our show, they talk about how this is really like a labor of love. They grew up in the kitchen. It comes from like a grandparent or a parent as well. What's your journey through cooking?
I'm kind of in that region also. I started out years ago, you know, here in Jacksonville with the Realting Cafe. You know, I started cooking with Hannock down there, and I branched out after that and started doing my own thing. So I've been in the business now over 30 years. And 2015, I think, I had a partner. We started out Mandarin Caribbean Cafe over there on Old St. Augustine Road, 9735 Old St. Augustine Road. And 2016, we did the Black Pages. I created this dish called it Bob Marley, and it won an award for it. So, you know, like I said, it's a labor of love.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Well, of course, February is Black History Month, and what does this mean to you as a Black business owner coming up and learning from others being passed down to you?
It means a lot because, for instance, you take the bell peppers right there. You know, you see a lot of people wearing the colors, the red, green, and gold colors. They don't know what it means. You know, the green means the land, the yellow means the gold, the red means the blood that was shed for the land when we got taken away from Africa, and that's like a Rastafarian belief and stuff like that. So it's been a journey.
Very powerful message as well. Thank you for sharing. I do want to dive into some of this food because I'm not going to lie, it's making me hungry. So, I mean, Jasmine, if you don't mind throwing on a couple plantains on this plate.
Okay, here you go. All right, tell us what is your most difficult dish to make, and what's the dish that you love making?
I love making oxtail. That's one of our #1 seller there. And the thing is, oxtail is so expensive right now. Even the curry goat is another thing. That's the meat I really enjoy. You know, because just the way we make it. Bob Marley chicken is a good dish. A lot of people have been ordering it, but the oxtail is our #1 seller.
Listen, this is like one of my favorite dishes. So when you said what you were bringing on, I was all for it. What's the key to making, you know, jerk chicken?
When you have some here, is this sort of the preparation?
This is the preparation one right here.
Okay.
That, you know, this is boneless Thai, season it up. And then key is to just get the grill mark on there when you're doing the Bob Marley chicken. And then you just cut it in strips like that right there. And you just put it on the grill, throw your bell peppers and onion in there, saute it down, good to go.
Now, a lot of people see like jerk chicken and they might be a little leery of like spice.
Are you talking about me, Rich? I just told him a story. I was trying to cook and I used too much of the seasoning.
Maybe a little too much. You know, now Jasmine might put a little too much in. But when people say like, oh, you know, I'm not really big into spicy food, well, what's your response? Because I would imagine there's different.
We try to keep it at a medium level. If the customer wanted a lot more spicier, we can make it spicier. But we try to keep it right at a marginal where you can taste all the flavors infusing the meat, and you just gonna chew the bone up. That's when you know that, hey, it's perfect.
So right you know at your restaurant when someone's just sitting around, just like sort of hanging on the
bone. Yeah, there you go.
Rich, you have to try this. It's amazing.
You didn't get it. You didn't need to try some of that cabbage.
I know. I told you I typically skip over the cabbage, but why should I try the cabbage? It's different.
Because it's different. It's good. We got customers coming just ordering just cabbage alone. You know what I'm saying? That's the way we cook it.
All right, so if anyone's interested in learning more about the art of cooking a Jamaican dish, because it's all about the love and the heart, because when you walk inside of a Jamaican restaurant, there's something about it. It just makes you feel like you're accepted and you're supposed to be there.
Yeah, you're supposed to be there. That's the place where you want to be right there. So everybody out there watching, listening, go out and support your local Caribbean restaurant. They're all over the place. Find one you like and just say, try each and every one of them. Hey, come and support Mandarin Caribbean Cafe.
And one more before we head to break. Where can they find you exactly again?
9735 Old St. Augustine Road. We're right across the street from the Big Black Plaza.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And we want to thank all of our restaurants who joined us for the month of February. It doesn't stop here. We'll continue this and keep this going. And other than that, thanks again.
Hey, thank you guys for having me.
All right. We'll
Enjoy.
be right back. I am enjoying it.